music. And that's another reason why I give the lunch and learns. I mean, these are, you know, events that I give. I choose a student who has indicated an interest in learning to collaborate with another musical instrument. We choose an instrument that they want to play with. This is an adult student. And then I do a review of all the literature that's been written, all the music that's been written for those two instruments. We choose a piece that's perfectly suited for them. And
you mean they get to choose who they want to accompany them, right?
Well, the instrument that they want to accompany, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and so after we choose that instrument, I do a review of all the music that's been written of literature for that instrument and the piano, and then we choose a piece that was written that's perfectly designed for their level, so they're not overwhelmed, but also shows their true talent. And then at that point we work on the piece for a few months. Then I hire an accompanist that is of that other instrument. Then we work on the piece together, so they musically collaborate with that other instrument, so they learn musical collaboration, they learn how to prepare for performance, and what it's like to work with that instrument, that other instrument other than the piano, and they learn about that instrument as well. So it's a learning experience for them on those levels. But then we present that piece then to the student base, the adult student base, as a lunch and learn. Again, we rent a venue, and I fund all this on my own because I know the benefit that this and the real joy that this brings to the students. Then I have it professionally catered, so we have a luncheon afterwards. So I print up a formal program so that they have that as a memento, the performer. And then I give a little talk about the piece beforehand in what we call a musical historical perspective, so that the students that are attending are learning about the piece, and then they get to hear the live music, the benefit of live music, and one of their own performing it also. And then afterwards we take a question and answer. We have a question and answer period, and then go right into the luncheon part, the catered luncheon, and then we're finished by 1 o'clock, so everybody can go back to their normal, business schedule and go back for afternoon appointments and back to the office. So we've given several of these, and because of their benefit, we'll continue to give them, and the feedback that we've gotten from the students and how much they enjoy them, and it provides a level of camaraderie for the students as well. They get to interact with other adult students that that have a shared interest. In this instance, the piano. They get to enjoy that fellowship and kind of compare notes about how each other's doing. So as we go through these different events, it starts to form a musical family, and that's always been important for me, to establish that kind of camaraderie for the students, for the benefit and sake of the students themselves, so they feel like they're part of not just learning on their own, but part of a bigger family of people that are learning the instrument and of musicians. And so I've been very pleased with the performances that we've had.
What's the difference between a lunch and learn and a recital?
Well, a recital is where you've got students that are all performing their own pieces, and it's a series of these students. Lunch and learn is where I've chosen just one student that's performing, and they're performing that to the student base, so the student base just gets to enjoy and sit back and relax, and they're not performing themselves, but just learning through the historical perspective. They're learning some of about the other instrument other than the piano as well, and then they get to just enjoy and just to really be an observer versus a participant.